Welcome to this episode of Steve's Eclectic Adventures. The howler is loaded and we are about to go to Masalongsalong, to the river there, where we're going to get a boat and we're going to take that boat out to an island. So that will be our adventure for today. So they've just started up the motor, which is what they call motorcycles here. So the howler, being loaded with stuff, couldn't take people with it on the bumpy roads through town. So we have taken a different route and walked down to the main road. And this is where the howler should be coming from. They probably stopped at the gas station, which was built about 2.5 years ago. We had no gas station in town. Here comes the truck by, carrying gravel and other things. It looks like cement. But this is the main road into town. This is the main road that goes all along San Miguel Bay. And we will be going up to the next barangay, Masalongsalong, in this direction. And here comes a jeepney behind me. I'm going to turn to capture the jeepney. And there is our howler. And so, we are going to load the howler with people, and we're going to be heading to the next barangay up, Masalongsalong, where we will get the boat, which will take us to the island. Well, we're here where the boat is. I don't know which boat we'll be taking. You can hear they're working on another boat there. I hope we're taking the yellow and blue one there. Looks like we are. Looks like they're repositioning. And they actually build boats here. So that's what you're hearing. And then the whole family, all the people going, along with the food and water and everything else. just pretend it's TikTok. Yeah. Lolo and Travis. Okay, we'll pick it up when we're on our way. All right, we are all on the boat, and we're out on the river. This side?
Yes.
Okay.
You stay there.
All right, I can stay there. We got to get the weight distribution right. Shot of where we came from. And we have a motor. All the other fishing boats along here. Most of these towns that are along rivers like this, fishing is one of the big industries. And here's the bridge. That's the bridge of the main highway. The bridge that we cross in order to go to Basud and Dahan. we're going to. I think the one straight ahead. Okay, we're out on San Miguel Bay. And we'll just get a little shot of the coastline. That's looking up towards Diet. And back towards the bridge. Okay. We will pick it up again as we get close to the island. It's a beautiful shot looking back. And you can see another boat out here. And the mountains in the background. And all the people at the back of the boat here. Okay, we have arrived at the island. I'm going to get the name of this island. This is Travis coming. Travis and Stephanie. And I'm going to give you a bit of a view looking back to the mainland. Another island out there. I counted about 7 islands on the way out. And back beyond those clouds or under those clouds is the mainland. And this is a beautiful area. I'm going to sneak into the shade here. We got a dog to watch over things. And there's the other side, and that is the Pacific Ocean out there. I will take a walk out there later. But here's our picnic area. And one more shot. Got to get Travis coming back. And Narissa. Narissa and Stephanie. Okay. And here comes Stephanie. Alright, that's it for now, but we'll pick it up again later. Okay, the kids are coming out of the water now, but they were just having a lot of fun there. But I will tell you that I went in early on. I went in almost as soon as we got here. And I got my first sting by a jellyfish. It was absolutely transparent, and I didn't see it till after I got stung. And it's not too bad. It's just on my left leg, my left shin. And the kids are in there, but there aren't that many jellyfish. I got the lucky one. I found the one jellyfish. So there's our boat. There's another boat that's arrived. And the other thing to tell you, take a look at this white sand beach. I've shown you the beach area over where we are, and it's all rock. But this is beautiful, nice white sand beach. And the end of the island is there. And as you can see, we're getting a fire going because we've got hot dogs to roast and fish and probably some pork. And we've just had some lunch, but we will be cooking again at some point in the future. My one sister-in-law holding her niece in the hammock there. So that's what this is like. We're having a great day here, and we'll see about doing a little bit more of a tour of the rest of the island. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, but frankly, with as active as we have been and as many times as we have eaten, it really feels like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Now there's our boat that you can see off to the right side, and the kids and a couple of adults in the water. And I am now going to take a walk around the island a bit. You're looking directly across at where we need to go to return home. And then you see a few more islands out there. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but to the left side there, just on to the right of the trees, it's been raining almost all day down there. There's an island out there, but it has been raining all day, and it's come towards that other island there, and then it's shrunk back, and right now it is shrunk back towards that island. But fortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to rain on our way home. Now, as you can see, a few more boats have arrived, and I'm going to go down right to the edge of the water. And again, this older Vivo phone does not have the Steadicam aspect. But I'm going to walk you around as much as I can around the island. I just noticed it's kind of blocked. A couple taking their pictures along the beach. Another family down here. Now, at this point, I'm just going to pause it until we get a little bit further. As you can see here, there's a number of trees that have been knocked over. Apparently they were growing up along the edge there and lost their roots. Okay, I'm going to pause it again until I get around this tree. I had to go around that tree very carefully because the sandy beach dropped off rather precipitously. Now I'm going to see, rather than try and get through that area, I'm going to see if I'm going to be able to climb here and get up there. Whoops, let's get rid of those fingers and pause it again. And I'll be heading out to that area. Okay, I made my way up to this area, and you can see there's another island right across. Now it has become low tide, but as you can see, even with low tide, and I'm going to put my hand this way, even with low tide, you still would need to swim across there. I'm not going to go all the way out to the point. And then you can see there's another island out there, small with vegetation. And what you're seeing out there, if you can see the white caps, that is the Pacific Ocean. And by the way, if you go up to the top of that hill there and you look out, you see nothing but Pacific Ocean for as far as the eye can see. No more islands out there. So, as we come back this way, we came across to this area earlier today, and we saw the fishing boats there, and we walked in the water, and that area you see out there is actually a bit of a breakwater. It's a stone and cement wall that goes out and protects a water area on the other side of it. So I'm going to pause it until we get closer. Okay, so there's one of the fishing boats there, and another fishing boat here with the green and yellow flag. As you can see, a few buildings there. And this stone and cement wall, now with the tide out, I can tell you that the water in this area, yes, that was a bit of a climb. The water was a lot higher before. All this area that's sand now, that was water before. Now, I am not going to walk this wall because, frankly, it's narrow and parts of it feel rather unstable. But you can see that area, and then back this way, and then of course across the way there is where we, I'm going to do this again, see if I can block the wind, and that is where we are having our picnic area. And so I'll walk back along here. And so we've had an enjoyable day. I don't know when exactly we're going to leave. There's another family there. To go back to Masalongsalong and then Pambuhan. But my best guess is that we will be leaving by 4 o'clock. In the Philippines, the sun rises at 6 a.m. every day and sets at 6 p.m. every day because we are very close to the equator. Obviously, we've gotten a bit closer, and it looks like most of the people have come up out of the water. So that's it for now, and we'll pick it up again later. So here we are on this island, and you're going to be able to see this is mostly a sandbar, and it's still low tide. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like at high tide. But I'm just showing right around, and out in that direction it looks like rain. But we have to wait for a couple hours here for high tide. So I don't know the name of this island, but I will find it out and I will put it in text when I put this together with the rest of the videos. And we've got people coming this way. Okay, so that's it for now. As I was walking up to this area of the island, you can see the kids are playing in that protected area that most likely keeps out the jellyfish. But I happened to notice this sign. Welcome to Malasugi, Mercedes Camarines Norte. So that's the island we're on. And as I come around from the sign, you can see that they're actually doing some things here. There's some buildings. There's a sign that says take nothing but pictures and leave nothing but memories. So, but they do have tables. They've got that swing there. And it's a nice area just to come to. So, and again, we've got clouds out there. It looks like rain out towards where we'll be heading. But we're just waiting for high tide. So that's all for now. Well, it's 4:30, and as you can see, the clouds are still out there all over. But we are heading back to the boat, and by the time we get to the river at Masalongsalong, it'll be high tide, or at least high enough to float the boat in. But here's a look at some of the other islands. There are a total of 7 islands in the area. And we're saying goodbye to this one. And so, away we go. I was unable to capture the video of us getting out of the boat and walking to the shore as we got back to the river. but it would have made for a very interesting end to the video.